humor. Me and this doctor became friendly. He saw me reading Forbes magazine. He gave me a biotech tip. The tip was a home run. I made a killing off of it. I never made money like that in my life. I was instantly hooked on this business. Hooked. Went to Schwab, opened up an account, the whole 9 yards. Gave all of that money back. $10,000. Gave all of it back every year. All of it. All of it back. What did I do? Listening to the next tip. I said, oh, this is terrible. Kept going in, made a little bit of money, bought the hottest biotech. I was hooked on biotech. To this day, I don't trade biotechs. You never see me put out a biotech trade ever. If I'll ever take one, it will be a biotech ETF. I don't care about biotechs. 2000, I was in on Imclone, Martha Stewart, the whole 9 yards. I bought it, I made money on it. That stuff. I don't have the heart for that up and down, the drug approval. Now the drug kills somebody. And that's crazy. That's insane. That's gambling. I want to be as far away from gambling as I can. And the only way to do it is to take the right pattern when it's telling you, take me. Take me right now. Right? That's when you want to take it.
It's like with the lady, you know.
It's exactly.
Drink first.
It's exactly. But see that you have a lovely woman here and you. This lovely young lady's got to listen to that. But that's what you have to do. You have to take a trade when it's yelling at you. Don't force anything in the market. I'm telling you, the worst thing people do is action. They're always looking for action, action, action. That's what a film producer looks for. Action. Right? Cut. Well, I don't want it. I want it when the market is telling me to be in a trade. The market's not telling me to be in a trade. There's nothing to do. Sit back. Wait. Patience. Patience is the king in this business. I'm telling you, it is so extraordinary. The less you trade something, the more you can make. If you have patience. And when you have a winner, let that winner run. As long as you have a stop in the money or break even, that's where you're going to capture the big game. Now, Christoph said to me something interesting yesterday. He said, Nick, when I'm in a trade, I notice I get stopped out on my second half a lot. So I said, Christoph, keep doing what you're doing. When you accumulate a bigger pot of gold, taking bigger positions, let the second half run. Another way to do that is to just take maybe 3/4 of the trade off and let a quarter of it run. So you pocketed the majority of the money, and now you got what we used to call in the business a trailer. Right? So sometimes when I'm in a trade and I have good gains, I tell people in the chat room and in the research center, I'm going to keep a trailer on this. Meaning I'm going to keep a few hundred shares, sometimes maybe a couple thousand shares if I got a big position. I'm going to keep a trailer and I'm going to let it run. And that's sometimes how you make your biggest gains. Letting things just go while they're in there. Now you see the moving averages are separated. You got equal spacing between. Let that thing run. Let it run. So what if it falls back to the 20? Nothing wrong. It's natural. It's just natural ebb and flow. But let that thing run. Okay, that's how you have to. You know, I've been in gold since 2004. I'm still in it. Still in gold. I'm the CEF, the longest position I've ever held in my life. I don't even look at it anymore. When gold breaks down, I'm going to bail. As long as this chart is telling me these moving averages are spacing, I'm not getting out. I don't care. I don't care what happens. I don't even look at a CEF chart. I just look at this chart right here, gold futures. As long as this is in play, I'm staying. And you know what? I may be in it for 10 more years. Right? Gold bullion. If it comes down to 50, I'm buying more. Because these markets don't just die just like that. They just don't end like that. You get these big monthly trends. These things can last a while. You got central bankers printing money. Like there's nobody, I've never seen it. I don't know if anybody's seen anything like this since Rome. They haven't seen anything like this. And it's going on all over the world. Stay in that kind of trend. You try to ride that up. In 2000, like I said, I put a short out on, and I even told them, everybody, I said, listen, I'm shorting, this is the core position, I'm trading around it. But I'm letting that run. This is a bear market, I'm letting it run. 2014 comes, you put a short on, let it run. Put a stop in and break even when you're in the money, let it go. That's how you're going to make the big, big money. 1 year, if you get it right, can set you up for the rest of your life. I'm set for the rest of my life. I don't what happens tomorrow. I don't care. My house is paid off, my cars are paid off, my kids' college is paid off, and I got enough gold to buy the block if I have to. Right? You don't care. You don't care. I try to get this across to traders. So when they say, Nick, I need action. Nick, what do you think about this pattern? There's no pattern there. What do you mean what do I think about it? You know?
How do you analyze triangles that are hitting the top and bottom? One looks like this, and it's holding up. One's holding down.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. I hate triangles. I don't trade them.
Yeah, but they look, if you piece them apart, they look like a descending and an ascending.
And they're both.
Yeah.
They actually are both. So basically what you're doing is you have this.
And it's touching, just like the SPY is doing. Right, so the third hit of one and the second hit of the other, right? And the third and third.
Just leave it alone. Don't go off of that pattern. Don't let the triangle hypnotize you. That's what I try to tell everybody about triangles. I don't care about the triangle. Because a lot of times what it will do,
Fix up.
it'll break up to break down. And then a lot of times it will break down to break back up. Who needs that headache?
So it's a neutral situation.
Yes, but what you do, go to the bigger time frame immediately. So if you see that on a daily, you have any of those live? Any of those real right now?
No, not that I can see right now.
All right, if you think of one, you let me know. Because I definitely go over that. But what you do is, you go to the bigger time frame, watch the pattern there. But those triangle patterns, they're dangerous. Nobody knows where they're going. Nobody. I don't care who they are. No one knows. Because I sat there for 5 years and analyzed triangles every single day with no success.
The only way people love these triangles.
Who loves them?
The only way.
They get them wrong the most. I'm telling you. I know all of those guys. They get them wrong the most. And then they'll say, oh, it was an extended wave. Oh, it was an XYZ. Oh, it was CDE. They'll put some letters on there. They get it wrong the most. Believe me. And I love the Elliott wave theory. I studied it for many, many years. I know it very, very well.
Fibonacci and Golden Triangle.
Sure, it's incorporating all the things that we talk about. The only thing is, outside of an impulsive third wave, no one knows where they are. They think they do, but they don't. So why not just count 3 really good standout pivots and find a high? And if it's a strong market, you look for a 4th double top or a high high. Just do that. Nobody knows where they are in Elliott wave outside of an impulsive 3. And my kid could count an impulsive 3. And we all know it's an impulsive 3. But nobody knows where they are in 4. Nobody knows really where they are in 2. And nobody knows where the hell they are in 5. Because Bob Precht has been calling the market collapse from 1980s, from what I remember. Right? In the 90s. I mean, 87 he got it right. But no, that was it. It was only a 2-month event. And then the market went right back up. You know? Elliott wave is a great theory. I love it. I think everybody should read about it, study it. It is very hard to implement. Even the guys that are the so-called experts are wrecking it because they're trying it. They don't know where they are.
Okay, and then also you mentioned sometimes 3 peaks and 2 valleys or something. Is that essentially the trend line?
Don't worry about the valleys. All you're going to do is just say, for instance,
Like you were looking at the top, you're top of the S&P or the
Yeah.
SPY.
let's just go to the SPY monthly.